There was an article in the website Zero Hedge yesterday on why not replacing the FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, with artificial intelligence. It was discussed by Fundstrat's Mark Newton, Fundstrat being the firm from the analyst that's always on CNBC, Tom Lee. In the article from Zero Hedge, it's directly from that article, Newton mused about automating the entire FOMC, questioning the dated practice of a council of economists working with clunky tools to periodically tinker with the entire nation and world's economy. And a direct quote from him is, if there's one area that's ripe for the regime change by artificial intelligence completely, it's the Federal Reserve, he said. They're looking at data going back over the last few years, trying to make a decision whether to cut interest rates, which will take 12 to 18 months to materialize in the economy down the road. That doesn't make any sense in 2026. I found the article to be very interesting and thought-provoking. And I thought to myself, why not, right? I mean, all these Fortune 500 companies are cutting jobs now due to artificial intelligence. You hear every day, you hear a huge headline, Block reducing headcount by 30%, huge percentages, Meta, Amazon. I mean, almost every big company out there is doing it. So I did a little due diligence on the Federal Reserve. So approximately they have a little over 26,300 employees with an average salary of $131,000. Of course, you have the, Fed chairman, his salary is over 250,000, and then you have rank and file employees, probably, salaries of like 79,000, but the average is 131,000. So if you add that all together, that comes to nearly $3.5 billion annually. Of course, that doesn't include the other costs carrying these employees of health insurance, retirement, pensions, etc. These are all, all these employees are most likely economists and, the other Fed governors, data scientists. But, I hate to say it, with AI, artificial intelligence, you don't have to worry about health insurance, pensions, and so forth. They work 24 hours. So the main question to ask is, can the decision on whether we raise or lower interest rates be handled by artificial intelligence? I think it could. It might actually be more efficient at it. I mean, it'd be less biased for sure, right? I mean, it's just going through all the data points and, based on that, it's going to make, calculate where interest rates should be. Of course, that's just my personal opinion. But what do you think?